There's just three of you with an awful lot of capital to deploy. Where do you put it? Where's the real focus for you?
Well, first of all, thank you so much for having us. There's no place that we rather announce Overmatch Ventures' second fund than with the two of you here live from Hill and Valley. So $250 million, we're investing across three key domains, deep tech, defense, and space. We're calling it America's Sovereign Stack. So super excited to be able to focus principally on the technologies that are creating our competitive edge.
I think what's really interesting is, and I mean this with respect, what is it that you're going to be able to do at Overmatch that you couldn't do anywhere else, or as a solo GP, which has been an interesting theme that I've been writing about a little bit over the last 2 years?
I think there are a variety of things. I had an absolutely wonderful experience at Venrock. I think one of the things that's really unique about the three of us coming together, so my two other co-founders and co-general partners are Evan Loomis, who is a longtime founder, founded a company called Icon, and Jordan Blaszek, who's also a Marine combat veteran and multi-time founder. I think the three of us coming together, we see this as America's decisive decade. I think there's true value alignment, not just in the general partnership, but also in the LP base. So we have raised that $250 million all from American investors. And it's not just the fund itself. Our LPs are actually following alongside us in a lot of these direct investments. So last week alone, in 72 hours, we raised a little over $100 million for two of our Fund 1 companies to be able to help kind of follow along the kind of critical trends. So it's both the GP alignment, but also the LP alignment.
And being able to be the bigger than the sum of your parts. What you bring that's so distinct is not only your expertise when it comes to deploying money, but also you're a combat veteran. How do you feel this current moment, the conflicts, and there are conflicts that we've seen over the course of this year alone, what is it telling you that needs to be improved or needs to be invested in when it comes to the intertwining of Silicon Valley or VC and tech and the Pentagon?
So one of the things that's really unique, and if we had had this conversation a month ago, we may have had a very different dialogue, and I think we might have talked about this a little bit in October. It's just where valuations were. I probably would have said we're in the 7th inning. But when we look at capability and capability deployment in this particular conflict, we're probably in the 2nd inning. I mean, you're seeing some early signals of what it means to put attritable mass in the hands of warfighters. We saw the deal last week announced from Skydio, which was, the Army doing a $52 million deal in 72 hours, which is sort of unprecedented for them. Yeah. But we need to see a lot more of it. And so because we're in that really early stage from a capability standpoint, I think there's just so much room to run for this domain.